Hey there, and welcome to Ironman Completionist, the series where, well, I complete all of Runescape while playing an Ironman account. Now while RS cannot truly be beat, there are still many challenges and goals that are offered, all of which I will complete. This includes hunting for all the items in the game and filling out the entire collection log, taking on every boss and challenge OSRS has to offer to complete the combat achievements, and of course maxing the account and accumulating a killer bank in the process. And here is that journey. Hey there, and welcome back to episode 23 of the Ironman Completionist series. In the previous episode, we finally accomplished a bunch of long-term goals, most notably completing 6 of the Elite Diaries and getting some mage gear upgrades. With this finally having done this, I've decided to set myself a very ambitious yet very fun goal. That is to complete the Elite tier of the combat achievements. The rewards that we'll get from completing the Elite combat achievements is going to be massive towards our following Slayer grind. And the Jad helm does look pretty cool. So definitely get ready because this episode is going to be very sporadic and hopefully pretty entertaining. That task was kinda dookie, but that is that one completed. Oh my god, that was so close, but I think that completes the task. Yes, it does. Thank you. That was rough. Plant-based diet completed. Easy task completion, and we got the frogs to celebrate with us. Yippee! Another challenge down. There is the Chaos Elemental fully completed. And that's for both combat tasks and for the collection log as well. Oh my god, 4 HP and we did it. Thank you. That was so horrible. There's our first drop from this place, and unfortunately it is not a weapon. Finally got ourselves 25 KC so we can leave this place. Pretty quick easy quest there is Death on the Isle completed. There's meet and greet done as well. There is ethically acquired antiquities completed. And lastly there is the Heart of Darkness completed as well. We managed to get the weapon before the amulet. Okay. Which means we also get to complete that task right there. And there is the pendant just a couple kills later, meaning we can leave. That being said, in the 68 kills we did, that boss was pretty fun. We got the pendant and the weapon, which is pretty nice, and 420 tears, so laugh. And with this pendant charge, we now have the ability to teleport to 4 new locations in Varlamore, which we have to activate statues to get. For the first statue, we're going to go ahead and pickpocket this guy here. Use the key on this fancy chest in the basement, and then search this fountain for an icon. And by using this icon on this statue here, we are now able to activate it, allowing us to teleport. Before heading over to the next altar, I decided to take a quick detour over to this location called Sunset Coast. Here there is a soundtrack for those of you trying to get your music cape back. And the same applies to this town called Mistrock and Alderaan. There is a soundtrack here as well. Right over here by Huey and the Dark Frost, there is yet another statue. There is a third statue over here at the Tower of Ascension where you actually kill the boss to get this pendant, which is pretty nice for people that are trying to hunt that Moxie pet. And the fourth statue is over here on top of Ralos Rise, which is pretty close to the Moons of Peril. So this pendant basically teleports you to all 3 boss locations in Varlamore. There's our first Huey KC giving us a bunch of tasks completed and some Lantidime seeds. There's Pillar Lover, just got ourselves 93 strength, completely on accident. And there is the Speed Chaser for a team of 5. And just like that, we're done with yet another boss for right now. I do not have Huey Hide, that is going to take a while to get. I do not have a Dragonbane weapon, and there's no way I can do this task as of right now. So that is it for the Varlamore bosses, other than the Colosseum, which I might try to do later. There is the 2024 Halloween event completed. From this event, we get the usual Halloween mask and 2 pumpkins. And this time around, we get a pretty cool Halloween scarecrow we can plant in our house, as well as these 2 pieces of armor. And there is all the CAs for KBD completed as well, with 10 kills in 1 trip getting done. What the hell? There's no way that just happened. I failed the task, but I got fucking Bandos Tacits. Okay. Goodbye, Obby Legs. Welcome in Bandos Tacits. That's crazy. 8 KC to get Bandos Tacits, and I wasn't even going for them. There's the task I was trying to complete. A mobilized Org Freezer. What? What? Dude, this game's not real. I actually don't even know what's going on. Like, what is happening? I think that is the first time in existence that I've ever had a back-to-back at a boss. That is crazy. 33 mil and just 2 kills. And all I'm trying to do is some hard combat achievements. Which, speaking of, we didn't even finish Org Freezer that kill. I thought he was frozen, but I guess I took too long to kill him. There is Org Freezer completed now. And there is that task completed as well. General Showdown.
Holy crap, I had to lock in so hard for that kill, but there is Whisper Adept and Dark Memories completed. A 7-minute kill, by the way. And with those tasks completed as well, we now have 250 total combat tasks on the account. Again, are you serious? But this time... Let's compose ourselves. And there is 10 tackler done as well. I cannot wait to leave this boss. That took so many attempts. There is From One King to Another and Death to the Seer King completed. There is Death to the Archer King done. And there is Death to the Warrior King done as well. And there is a Frozen King done as well. Got ourselves a Dupe Dragon Axe. Pretty neat. And 100 Rix KC too. And with that DK strip, we officially have all the easy and medium combat achievements done. Got ourselves a very big level coming in, and a level I didn't expect to get right now. It is going to be our third 99 and the first combat 99 on the account. There is 99 range. With that level, we also have 2025 total level, which is very nice, and thank everyone for the drats. Now let's go get that cape. There it is, our ranging cape. Let's buy that. The hood and the cape combined. Oh, it matches the skin tone too. Oh yeah, we're gaming. Look at that. We got the Ranger hood, cape, tunic, and boots on right now. There is a warrior ring, a mud battle staff, and Dagonal Supreme Adept completed. And there is Rapid Succession completed as well. Thank God. And with this prime kill, that is all of the Dagonoth King combat achievements completed. We got ourselves a duplicate Vorkath head. 69 KC. That means you guys are supposed to laugh. If that isn't a new PB, this game is smoking crack. Yeah, 217. Let's go. Got ourselves a third Vorkath head. That's cool. And we've just got ourselves yet another Vorkath head. Alright then. At last, 100 KC giving us Vorkath Master. That was quite the grind with the Rune Crossbow. With this Kelphite Queen kill, we have all of the combat achievements completed for this boss. Let's see how long the kill was. 8 minutes and 37 seconds, but there is facing Jad head on number 3. Lots of completions right there with that Jad kill, denying the healers 2, and you did not say anything about a bat. Giving us a cool 16 points real quick, and will we get the pet to go along with it? If I can find the guy, come on. Give me the bat, give me the pet, give me the pet. You know lucky. Alright. And there is 3 times the thrashing, possibly the worst combat task I've done so far. Hey, another task down. And there is the final entry mode task completed, with 6 seconds to spare. And there's a collection log as well to reward us. There is 1 Leviathan KC for Leviathan Adept. That task is absolutely horrible, but there is the worst ranged weapon completed. Why, of course, ranged weapon. That is a thing. There is another task completed, and I might die. Nope, we get out. Let's go. Which also completes our 300th combat task on the account. Just got ourselves a new PB and unexpectedly a purple at a 170 Invo. Maybe we can get the Fang. If we can get the Fang, that would be game changing. I am shitting bricks currently because I did not expect a purple like at all. And Eladinus, no, I literally just got the Mage's Book. God damn it. I mean, we'll take it. An upgrade is an upgrade. However, I really would have liked the Fang or literally anything else. But our magic setup is looking actually good now. And there it is, a Sporty Speed Chaser completed. That took so many attempts. With us having completed yet another solo 2-way, putting us at 10 KC, we managed to complete the Master Combat task, Better Get Moving. And with that, we've been awarded the elite tier of the combat achievements. This has been one of the biggest grinds on the account for me personally in terms of learning. I've had to learn so much about PVM and had to get a lot better over these last couple weeks just to get this done. But at last, we have it completed. We're gonna walk to the tome, the sarcophagus to see if we can get a purple. If we do, that'd be the icing on the cake, considering we literally just got an Ella Dennis Ward. But I severely doubt it. We only have a 2% chance. But it never hurts to try. Did we get anything? We did not. Sad times. It's only a 150 anyway, so I didn't expect much, but... we got the yellow gem! Wow, okay. That makes that so much better. We did, in fact, get awarded for our efforts. That is so awesome. And we got a cache of runes. With the Jewel of the Sun, we can attach this to the Curious Partisan to make the Curious Partisan of the Sun, which is a really strong special attack within the TOA, which means we can now potentially push 300 to 350s even though we do not have a Fang. And what the special attack does is the following. I would not read it because this is a lot to take in, but just know it's overpowered. It restores just about everything, including your run energy, and it's just really strong. And now to reap the rewards of our accomplishment, let's go ahead and say I've completed another combat tier, being the Elite. Give me that. From this we get a nice little lamp, which is free Herbal XP per usual. We get the Noble Hilt 4, which is now blue, and has another teleport to Moral Wreck. That being said, it's only 3 teleports to Moral Wreck, unlike the Unlimited we have the Trollheim. And if we use our Slayer Helm on Lady here, we go ahead and turn it into the Jad Slayer Helm, which is what I really wanted the most from this. Like, just look how sick it looks. It could be the troubles of going through all those combat tasks speaking right now, but I definitely think this looks better than the Twisted Horns. And it shows off that I have some PVM skills to those that are around me. Covering the other important rewards from this completion, we now have plus 20 KC to a boss task in Slayer. Boss kills are only 30 now at God Wars to get into a room. One of the biggest ones is superior Slayer creatures now spawn 25% more common. They usually spawn at a 1 in 200 rate. Now they spawn at a 1 in 150 rate, which is really good. But with that all said and this grind finally done, I think this was one of the best things that ever happened to the account. This grind pushed me to learn so many new mechanics. It got me so much better at the game. And from learning all these new mechanics and these new bosses and doing these challenges, I was also rewarded heavily along the way. There was so many tasks that I was locked off from doing with just having 87 Slayer, and my melee stats are not the best either, but still we got it done and I could not be any happier. So now let's go ahead and knock out 85 Prayer and then get started on this Slayer grind. Now that I have 85 Prayer, I can complete another Elite Diary task in the desert, this also being the highest prayer requirement for the achievement diaries. We now also get 28 points from prayer potions, or restoration potions in general, as seen on the wiki. In getting ourselves started on this grind, we have Cal fights to kill, which are not skippable from Tyrael, and we don't have points to skip it, so hopefully we come back with something a little more exciting soon. That is not the drop I was expecting to get, but okay. There's 98 hit points and 114 combat as well. There is our first combat achievement completed since getting the Elite tier done, Perfect Grotesque Guardians 2. There is 88 Slayer and 49 KC. Which means with this 50 KC, we also complete Grotesque Guardians Veteran. What is happening right now? What even is this? Like, what? A G-Maul? Again? That is 2 G-Mauls and 40 kills. Why have I just got another Granite Maul? Dude, that's 2 Granite Mauls, 40 KC, and then 1 Granite Maul, 28. We got the funny kill count. There is Grotesque Guardian Speed Trial is completed with a 1 minute 59 second PB. And there is 100 total KC as well, finishing off our task. How was that? What? I've received multiple of these. Why am I just now getting a collection log? Also, that is almost 2 times the drop rate of the hammer. Another Shaman's task without us getting lucky. And we are now at 1933 kills. Just now realized we now have over 1,000 combat achievement points, so that's pretty cool. Thank you so much. Look at that purple beam. It's so beautiful. That is the second Zenite on our account in 880 kills. And I also believe that is the first time we've seen a purple beam, and that caught me off guard big time. I don't know what piece of jewelry I'm going to make just yet, but I'm going to finish off this task to see if we can maybe get another to help out with the decision making. We just got a rune spear. No. And there is our Black Demons task completed at Demonic Gorillas. However, if I get 12 more kills, we'll be at 1000 KC, and I think I'm going to stick around to get that. And there we go, 1000 KC at the Demonic Gorillas, and here is our collection log. Kind of depressing, it's not the worst. We got lucky on the heavy frame as well as the 5 ballista limbs for whatever reason, but we are on rate for the light frame as well as 2 ballista springs, and we're 1 Zenite shard short. So I guess it kind of balances out, but I would have definitely liked more shards. We always got another chance in the next task though. But until we get Black Demons again, our next task is going to be Drakes. However, before we get around to doing that task, we do have some important things to do with this Zenyte shard, requiring us to get 89 crafting, alongside getting ourselves 260,000 tackle to buy another onyx on the account, which when combined on the Swall of Flame once again on the account, to get ourselves a Zenyte, which I have ultimately decided for our second piece of jewelry on the account, we are going to make the Ring of Suffering. Truthfully, I feel like it's the first piece of jewelry we should have made, because while the Anguish is really good, this Ring of Suffering is best in the slot in a lot of places, would have made Zulrah so much easier to do, and is going to now, and is going to make places like the Colosseum, Inferno, all of the God Wars dungeon bosses, and so much more just that much easier to do. And all we got left now to do with it is to imbue it. That is crazy fast. 32 minutes, I won all 10 fights, there is an imbue scroll. Let's go ahead and use this on our Ring of Suffering, and there we go, the Ring of Suffering imbued. Plus 420 in all defensive stats, as well as plus 4 prayer bonus, which is massive. And now completely unrelated to the Ring of Suffering, if we go ahead and use the Abyssal Needle on these pouches with the new Guardians of the Rift update, we can now make the Colossal Pouch. And there we go, the Colossal Pouch is made. It says I can store up to 40 Essence, which is not the case until I'm 85 runecrafting. As of right now, we can store 27. But nonetheless, there is 3 more bank slots and a huge quality of life item. And now just one more thing to do before Slayer, the new quest. So let's see how long this takes.
Congratulations, you have completed the Curse of Aerith quest. You are awarded.
Yes sir, and there is our quest cape once again obtained, and a bunch of experience as well. And thanks to Araxor, we don't have full access to our music cape just yet, so let's go ahead and get this knocked out. And there we go. That is much better. This is the first time I've ever been recognized. What the hell, that's so cool. This is so wholesome. That's so cool. I've never once been recognized on the internet for my videos. Quick little ad. Got ourselves a duplicate Drake's Tooth, which is very unfortunate because it is the same drop rate as the Claw. It's a 1 in 512 too, which is pretty rare. Drakes have been completed. Our next task is... Yes sir, give me that Jad task. I'm excited for this task because not only do we get another chance to get the Jad pet, but we can also complete this melee only fight caves task. Even though I already get the elite combat achievements completed, I do want to get a few more tasks knocked out just as a little buffer in case more bosses come out in the future. And there we go, facing Jad head on has been completed and another Jad task done. Let's go ahead and turn in this cape and see if we can't get the pet. Give me that Jad pet. I know I will not get my cape back, and we are not lucky once again. Truthfully, that task was a lot harder than I expected to be, and I kind of wish I didn't SGS the entire time. But nonetheless, we got the kill, and there is 9 KC, 1 away from double digits, and now we can get another task, being Gargoyles. Bam. There is our first Grotesque Guardians drop, being the Granite Gloves. And then just a couple kills later, we got Granite Gloves once again. That is, that's not bueno. And there is another task completed, putting us at 9 with an additional 50 Grotesque Guardian KC. Which means for the first time in months, we're going to be paying Konar a visit. That is disgusting. Like, why? I genuinely hated that task. But at least we got 90 points from it. Ooh, an Abbey task. So I have decided on the Slayer grind that I am going to force myself to do some of the Slayer bosses. So for example, if I get Gargoyles, I'll do Grotesque Guardians, and if I get Abyssal Demons, I'll do Sire for about 25 to 50 kills. That way I can slowly start filling out the collection log at these bosses without actually having to camp them for a long period of time. And well, because a lot of these bosses are pretty shitty. Finally, after 4.5 hours, as you can see, I've managed to get just 10 more LMS wins. And it's been quite a while since you guys have been updated on my LMS wins, and with that one, we are now officially at 100. It has been quite a grind, and an awful one at that, but we are now at 875 points with 100 wins. Which means we can finally upgrade our cape, which is my favorite part of this whole thing. Look at that. Definitely a massive visual upgrade from the last one. And with us having 875 points, we are now a little over halfway done with getting all the points we need to greenlog this shop. Obviously excluding these 2 capes. But yeah, massive progress. We get about 1 win every 6.5 games, and roughly 2 kills on average per game. So not bad, not bad. It is Christmas time, meaning yet another event, which we've already completed, awarding us with all the party hats, 2 Santa hats, and 2 Christmas crackers. And the rewards allow us to be a furry, I guess.
And with that, I divulge myself into a very, very long and tedious Leagues 5 grind. I have decided that this year I will not be making Leagues 5 videos as everyone else is doing it, and I do not want to pump out the same recycled content as everyone else. Not saying that making Leagues 5 videos is a bad thing, and I very much enjoyed them. They're very hype. It's an awesome time of the year. I myself just didn't see the need to pump out just progress videos on it. So instead, next episode, I am going to start off with a small league segment showcasing the account, how far I got, and the rank that I achieved, opposed to making a whole video on it or a couple videos, and just keep it short. And that is all I wanted to say. So with that, let's go ahead and cue the outro. And that is going to be it for this episode. For those of you that have made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to look out for the future episodes and subscribe, comment, and like. Tune into my live streams, check out my socials, and join the Discord, all of which will be linked in the description below. And most importantly, I hope all of you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.